Well, there have been several movies about asteroids hitting the Earth, but it's not just for Hollywood. This could be a real threat. Now, never fear, NASA is here as usual. I spoke with Tarek Daly, who's a planetary scientist with NASA, about their answer to this and how they will test it out. It's called D.A.R.T, D-A-R-T. That stands for Double Asteroid Redirection Test. And yes, it actually involves intercepting an asteroid, which, by the way, won't even get close enough for us to do this for months.
This is going to be the world's first test of the technology we would use to deflect an asteroid if one day we found one that posed a threat to Earth. So we're going to launch a spacecraft and intentionally slam it in to the moon of an asteroid. When we slam that spacecraft in, we're giving the asteroid a shove, we're going to change its orbit. What that means is that in the future, that asteroid will be in a different place at a different time. So if we did this for real, a threatening asteroid on the Earth would no longer be in the same place at the same time. So the Earth would be safe.
All right, so my next question was, how in the world do you find these asteroids, and so far away too? Daly says, to put it simply, we are always watching.
NASA has a planetary defense coordination office, and that office is scanning the skies 24/7, 365 to find asteroids and identify ones that may come close to Earth. The trouble is that we still haven't found most of the asteroids that could pose a regional devastation sort of hazard. NASA wants to have this technology in place to deflect an asteroid so that as we find more and more of them, we'll be ready to do something to prevent an impact if we found one in the future that posed a threat.
So what they're doing, they're launching this at 1:30 in the morning Eastern time tonight, so technically tomorrow morning, but it will not even reach that asteroid until September of 2022.
Oh,
so
wow.
Imagine trying to hit a satellite around an asteroid that's that far away, and you've got, what, 8-9 months till you can hit that thing. So that's what they're doing. It's a test. They want to see if they can deflect it, because if we need that in the future, they'd be there.
I mean, this makes me feel a lot better. I've always wondered, like, what would happen if there was one coming our way? Is there anything in place to keep us safe?
When Bruce Willis is nowhere to be found, what do we do?
So, quick question. So, how fast is it going to collide? I think I was reading it said 15,000 miles per hour.
Yeah, which
Wow.
in space terms is not really as fast as you
Oh,
think. I mean,
okay.
it is that fast. Monique knows.
Yeah.
She does see her shaking her head.
Let us
But
know.
when it hits that thing, there's an explosion too with it,
Okay.
and that force pushes it out.
Yeah, when you think about when you're higher up in the sky, like when we fly on our planes, we're going at like 150 miles per hour, 200 miles per hour. So you're thinking, wow, that's really crazy fast. Yeah, if you're driving in a car on a road, but if you're way higher up in the atmosphere, it actually all about your perspective. It actually is not that fast.
Yeah, even when I know when
Interesting.
they're on the International Space Station, they're moving at like 1,500 miles an hour, but they don't feel it because there's no friction, right? No gravity out there. So this is interesting. We'll have to wait. They'll launch this tomorrow morning, and we have to wait till fall to find out what happened.
Cool stuff.